In this video, we're going to be comparing Roblox BedWars with Hypixel BedWars. And let's find out which is better, but we do have to bear in mind that Hypixel has been out a lot longer than Roblox BedWars. However, we're going to be comparing them both and seeing what will win due to its current states of the game. So we're going to be covering block ranges, progression, spectating, PvP abilities, overall enjoyment and fun, and we're going to be covering all of that in this video. So that being said, let's get right on into the video. Right, first up is tutorial. So let's cover the tutorial inside of Roblox BedWars first. So BedWars seems to be a kind of a basic tutorial. Protect your bed. Once destroyed, you will not be able to respawn. Collect resources. Iron, diamonds, and emeralds can be used to purchase items and upgrades. Invade enemies, destroy enemy beds, and eliminate all is to win the game. So as you can see, it's a very basic board. However, if we look at the BedWars one in Hypixel, it says as follows. In BedWars, you and up to 3 teammates battle for control of the dreamscape. Gather gold, iron, diamonds, and emeralds to buy items and upgrades for you or your team. Different resources can be used to buy different items or upgrades at the island shopkeeper. Every team has a spawn bed on their island. If your team bed is destroyed, you can no longer respawn. Defend your bed to survive and destroy other teams' beds, then kill them to win. So that middle sentence right there, that was a great way of describing the game on how it works. So for the tutorial, I would have to pick BedWars as it's simple, easy to get across for brand new players. However, it doesn't have enough information for someone who's completely fresh at the game and who has no idea how to play the game. So a little bit more information would have been needed, because if to a new player, protect your bed. Once destroyed, you will not be able to respawn. That is exactly how it's done. However, for a new player, that might not even come across as something that they would have to focus about. However, that being said, the Hypixel one is way too complex to read and it just wastes your time, alright? However, this one, it gets the key pointers and it shows you the facts instead of it going on and talking so much. So that's why I've given the point to BedWars. Next up is game mode variations. So BedWars doubles is coming soon. So they are expanding, they are getting more. However, with BedWars squads only currently being available, there isn't too much for you to do. So when coming into Hypixel BedWars, you can see that there are a bunch of different options that we can choose from. I'm not sure what half these are, however there is solos, duos, and also trios. There's 3 different options that Hypixel has currently got view of. However, in the next coming weeks on Roblox, they will be adding more and more game modes, so do not worry about that. Now over here, there are different game modes, so 4v4s I guess, and Voidless. I'm not sure what these ones are on the right. However, as you can see, there are a bunch of different options that you can choose from, so Hypixel will have the point for this one. Maneuverability. In Roblox BedWars, it's so easy to move around, so you can generally do 360 turns in third person and in first person. You can quickly prejudge your position. So let's say if you're about to jump into the void, you can always quickly turn and obviously sprint at a continuous speed to kind of lap around and get onto the other side without falling into the void. So with Roblox BedWars, it is very simple to be able to change your direction in a matter of seconds if you're being chased or if you need to kill someone in a matter of seconds. This also is a thing for the sword as well. It's really quick with high CPS to be able to get some kills very quickly. And obviously, if you're an inexperienced player, this is also a good thing as well, because no matter what, you'll get a hit because of that third person or first person advantage, depending on what you're doing. With Hypixel BedWars, it's a little bit different. However, we are stuck in first person. However, you still get the option to go out in third person. It's not too efficient because you have to go into the options menu to be able to change it, and it's just an extra step that you don't need. And also with Minecraft, it doesn't really work in third person like it would in Roblox because you don't have that 360 view where you can angle the mouse to whatever direction you want. So it is very, very difficult in that aspect to be able to get the correct shot and obviously hit. However, I do like how the handling with the Minecraft, and I think it works better in a PvP aspect and less in a Roblox aspect, because Roblox, obviously it doesn't have the capabilities to perform really high standard PvP, but unlike, Minecraft and actual games where it, hits you back a little bit and all of that, it makes so much more difference. However, just relating it to the maneuverability, I would have to go with Roblox BedWars on this one. Right, okay, so lobby parkour. Roblox BedWars do have a small obby. There's not too much challenge that goes on inside of this. I would like to see the obby being a bit more complex, or this parkour. They are mostly focusing it on the BedWars and not the obbies, as not many people will actually do the parkour as there isn't anything currently up here. But maybe in the future they add something on the top. But again, it's a very simple obby. There's not too much challenge in it. It's just a simple jump, you can reach the top, and there's a cannon where it would be good if you can go in it and fire yourself back at the spawn. Hypixel BedWars, it's a lot of a different story. Even though they've got checkpoints where you can do checkpoints, it gives you a little bit of challenge and leaderboards to do as well, that I find pretty good. However, there isn't really much else to really go on to parkours, as an obby isn't really too much in association with the BedWars game. It's just a simple lobby thing to just stay and wait for the game to load. So that being said, I would have to give it to Hypixel, as they got checkpoints and different kind of styles of ways up, and there's a greater chance for you falling on an obby like that than you would on this current obby inside of Roblox. HUDs and displays inside of Roblox BedWars is very important when it comes to new games and progression parts, as a lot of people, when they're new to a game, they don't understand some of the items that are involved. So maybe they don't know what a teleport is. Well, they can view it and have a look, and there's no description showing, what the item is. Likewise, let's say if they didn't know what obsidian did, it's the strongest block inside of the game. That little info can change the game a lot. However, through the quality of the item sort, I really like how they did this HUD right here. It has a fair few items, it's clear images, it's decent size for people who might not necessarily be accurate with clicking their mouse on the correct spot, or phone users as well. BedWars has focused on making sure that phone users can also access this HUD easily by clicking. And then if we click on team upgrades, it's a really nice color. It tells you exactly what it needs, and it's really clear what you have to do. 4 diamonds to unlock, 6 diamonds to unlock. It's really simple to work around. So in Hypixel BedWars, there are 2 categories. There's item shop and there's also item upgrades. It's pretty much the same as Roblox BedWars, but if we right click on this, we can see that there is a quick buy and inventory. So looking at this on first sight, it's not too attractive of a HUD. It is very basic, and I think it's been here since when Minecraft first released. I don't think they really changed this. However, as you can see, there's a bunch of blocks. I do like how you can switch to different categories instead of it all being bunched up on one menu. It is a little small on here, but I think you can adjust that in the settings menu. Now if we head over to team upgrades, looking at this is very basic. My personal opinion, the BedWars one looks a lot nicer on Roblox than it does in Minecraft Hypixel BedWars. So I would have to give the point to Roblox BedWars, as HUDs and displays look really nice. But again, this one's kind of based on personal opinions. Next part is progression of the game, Roblox BedWars. So there isn't really too much of a progression stage that BedWars currently has. For example, there's no leaderboards. However, there is a leaderboard. However, it is next to your name that says wins on the top right here. Okay, so that is the only kind of progression thing we have at the minute. You know, wins, there's no cosmetics, there's nothing like that at this current time, but in the future there will be more. Okay, there will be more cosmetics and stuff added into this game. This game's only been out for about 3 days from this video being recorded, so EasyGG has tons of things planned for this. If you haven't played BedWars yet, I recommend playing it. Hypixel BedWars has an insane way of making things competitive and some sort of progression game that thousands of people enjoy. Firstly, there is leaderboards with BedWars levels, wins and kills. I really like this, and people are very interested in trying to get the highest on the leaderboard even from now, and I believe Hypixel has been out for a good few years now. Next up is the shopkeeper. You can buy items, you can buy loot chests, open loot chests and tons more things. There are also projectile trails, shopkeeper skins, message kills, bed destroys, island troopers, and obviously victory kind of things where you can get a dragon and fly it at the end of a match. It's almost like a victory dance but inside of Minecraft. There are also mystery vaults, so you can get cool items. So there's mystery boxes that you can open. So let's open one. Put in this box, it does like a sound effect, and as you can see, it shows you what you got. And we got a common grin emote, so you can get emotes in this game as well. So overall, Hypixel BedWars will have to take the point for this, as they have so many cosmetic stuff, but I'm not saying BedWars won't have any. Next coming weeks of Roblox BedWars, they will be having progression types in the game. At this current time, they do not currently have any progression types, so therefore I have to give the point to Hypixel. Regeneration in BedWars is needed to be able to quickly heal up like the next target. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to build up and then jump and then see how long it takes for my hearts to heal. So I'm going to start the timer a little bit early and then have a look. So I've just started the timer and let's jump. Right, let's see how long this takes. So it's currently at 5 seconds, so let's say about 3 seconds in, it starts healing, and every 3 seconds your hearts go up by 5. That is really good. So that is kind of quick, and overall that took roughly about 22 seconds to be able to go from 50% all the way up to 100% based on deducting time from the jump speed downwards. I'm going to be testing out regeneration in Hypixel BedWars, so we do need to get some wool. So we're going to use 16, the exact same amount as we did inside of Roblox BedWars, and we're going to build up by 16 again and then drop on the count. So now we're 16 blocks high, starting the timer and dropping down. See how quick we'll heal. So the hearts seem to be taking roughly about 5 seconds to go up half a heart. So that is very slow compared to Roblox. However, Minecraft is more of a competitive game, so I understand why it is a lot slower. However, that being said, I would have to give the point to Roblox BedWars for this one. Next up is block range and items. So if we head over to the item shop, we can see that there are a number of blocks that is clearly displayed on one screen. So there's stone swords, iron swords, diamond swords, and leather armor, and if we click that, as you can see, we can upgrade it. And same goes with these as well. There's different kind of blocks with different strengths as well. Proof block is very a one shot, so this block isn't the best for building with, but I'm guessing that it kind of refers back to glass. Maybe 2 shots would be pretty reasonable for this block. However, there isn't too many block variants compared to games like Hypixel. There's not water buckets and other kind of items that Hypixel has. But again, remember, this is really early game, and BedWars will be adding a bunch more, so do not worry about that. Get the item store and see how many blocks there are for the block range and items. So there's quick buy, where you can buy random stuff, I guess. I don't really know what that is. However, there's blocks, so if we click this, there are tons of blocks that we can use. That is a lot cheaper inside of Hypixel than Roblox. However, if we keep looking through, they have a stick, so a knockback stick, and 3 types of diamond swords. They've got armor for each type, tools as well. This one, they have permanent shears, so that will help destroy wool. And if we continue going, there's enchanted bows as well. That's pretty good. So there is a bunch of stuff that is added inside of Hypixel that isn't added within So I have to give the point here to Hypixel BedWars, as they have tons and tons of variety of blocks, but obviously these are standard within Minecraft, so obviously all they had to do was drag and drop into a file instead of making the items themselves. Grinding blocks and upgrades is very time consuming within the team generator inside of Roblox BedWars. As you can see, you get one roughly about every second. So it takes 60 seconds to get 60 iron until you upgrade your team generator. But there are some upgrades, you know, you get 50% speed, tier 2 100%, tier 3 spawns emeralds. So there is still progression, but you have to upgrade your generator. As if we are grinding blocks, it costs 8 iron to just get 16 wool. So we do get 16 wool for it. However, I would rather see this 16 get split into half, and it only costs 4 iron at least, as it is very time consuming to get the blocks needed to progress if you want a quick game. Otherwise the game becomes too time consuming to have fun. Grinding for blocks inside of Hypixel BedWars is super easy and quick. Look how quick on the bottom left we are getting iron. It's super quick, and we're also getting a thing called gold as well, where we can use that to be able to get the iron type that I find pretty cool. But as you can see, we can get tons and tons of like upgrades and just fully max out a bunch of stuff. Grinding for blocks and upgrades is super easy. Obviously it'll take a lot longer with the reinforced armor. However, we only need 2 diamonds for this, for reinforced 1. It is a lot cheaper to be able to make these items. For 16 wool blocks, it costs 4 wool. That is really good, because in Roblox, it's longer to get iron within Roblox BedWars. However, the blocks in Roblox BedWars is a lot smaller, so we'll be able to make more distance with the one in Hypixel than the ones in Roblox BedWars. So that's why I've given the point to Hypixel for this, as it's a lot cheaper and a lot more efficient to get a continuous supply for quick and fast reaction time to be able to get everything. Speed bridging ability within islands is very easy. All you have to do is look at the ground and speed build away. It's super quick to be able to speed build, and if you got an auto clicker, I don't recommend using one. However, if you have an auto clicker, you can speed through stuff very quick, and it's really easy to get to different areas where you want to go at a reasonably quick speed. So look at this, we can like just place blocks wherever, and we don't even have to look at the block and place it. With Hypixel BedWars, it is extremely difficult to be able to speed bridge successfully, unless if you have been playing the game for a while and slowly getting the hang of it. Although if you're a brand new player, you won't be able to speed bridge, it is fairly easy to learn how to do it eventually after a lot of practice. However, it is extremely difficult to use this compared to Roblox BedWars. So I have to give the point to Roblox BedWars, as it is extremely easy for a brand new player or an existing player to be able to speed bridge or just build across to the next island. So the point has to go to Roblox BedWars. Difficulty with winning inside of BedWars, I would say, is medium. Because obviously there's 4 teams, you still have that difficulty to approach their bed. However, if you're an experienced player, then that would be easy. However, if you are the average player within Roblox with not too much experience, maybe you're on mobile, or maybe you just simply target people using your mouse or controller, or whatever the case is, it will be more difficult. But based on my experience on it, it's very simple to be able to get wins at a fast rate. Therefore, it's fun and easy to be able to progress within Roblox BedWars. Overall enjoyment and fun. Roblox BedWars is very fun. It's very fast paced depending on if you are the person rushing. However, there are some disadvantage with this. A lot of people camp at their base, and when they do that and not much PvP action being taken place, it is very slow pace, and the game can last up to 20 to even 40 minutes. It's crazy. It lasts forever because some people far too long to be able to rush or rather be defense and wait for them to come to them. That is one downside I have with BedWars. It is incredibly slow pace and not much going on unless if you are the one who starts the raid to be able to take their bed out. But all the items are really good that BedWars has currently done. You know, they've got VIP, they've got the basic setup working inside of Roblox, so they had to code it all from scratch and all of that. So EasyGG have done a great job on this. Difficulty of winning inside of Hypixel BedWars is very difficult if you're a new player or unexperienced. However, it is definitely easy to grab a win or two if you are a beginner. However, there are a lot of tryhards within Hypixel BedWars. The chances of winning slim every time due to a lot of speed builders, very good players. So the overall enjoyment and fun of Hypixel BedWars is that it's extremely fast paced and a lot of PvP players actually enjoy that. So items are very cheap to be able to progress, so that adds on fun and enjoyment to the game. So overall, difficulty of winning has to go to Roblox BedWars, and overall enjoyment and fun has to also go to Roblox BedWars and Hypixel BedWars. They're both going to get a point for that one, as they are both equally fun depending on your level of skill. But honestly, enjoyment and fun has to probably go mostly in the direction of Roblox BedWars, as it's more easy to get a win and it keeps you involved and enjoyment towards that game. So overall, 7 points for BedWars Roblox and 6 points for Hypixel BedWars. So again, everyone has their own opinions of what's better and not. However, these are my opinions on this topic. So I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did enjoy it and if you want to see more like this, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. That being said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.